Hey, Peace Warriors, it's Sally Ann from Heaven's Light Wellness. And we have decided that it's really important for us to listen to you. So we're answering questions because during these conferences and workshops and speeches that we do, I'm getting a lot of the same questions. So I know that there is source out there that's asking these questions and you want to hear the answers. So if you have a question, please put it in the box below so this way we can get that and add that on to content that you guys want to talk about. But for right now, we're going to talk, especially during this block, all about angels and the energy around them and how we love them, why they're here, and who they are, right? So the first question is actually from Grace from New York, and she wants to know, what are guardian angels? So people use different words for them. Guardian angels, as I describe them, are spirit that has come with you, spirit that's come with you onto this earth. You've made these deals in heaven. So they come with you here to help you learn lessons, to help you teach somebody else a lesson, but also to help you on your journey. The journey is what it's really all about. It's not the end result. Nobody gets out alive. It is about the journey and what we learn and what we enjoy and how we process that new information. So our guardian angels are here to help us. There's usually protection angels or angels. Like when I get to read your guardian angel, it's really fascinating because they really have a lot of the same attributes as you might have, which I love. Right. So I was just in a conversation today. We were doing a story about meeting your guardian angels. And I say, I have a lot of male energy, right? I'm clearly all girl, but I have a lot of male energy. And the main guardian angel that I resonate with the most, and yes, I talk to him and he guides me through life. His name's George, and he's a big guy, a big, strong, powerful protector. Well, I would say that most people in my life would say, yeah, Sally Ann is all mama bear, right? But I'm mama bear to my kids, to my friends, to my family, to the people I love or the new people that I meet, because that's just intrinsically who I am. I think I get that attribute from George. He is my protector, and I am a protector in this life. So there's other fun and silly things too. I have this beautiful female guardian angel called Eileen, and she's got a great personality, and we laugh and we love, and she's just pure joy. I love having fun with my friends. It's important to me. It helps resonate and connect me to other people. That's something that one of my guardian angels also has as a strong attribute. So as we start to talk about who these guardian angels are for you, we also find out some beautiful traits about yourself. And that's what like an angel reading can do. Yes, of course, hopefully you'll come to me for that angel reading. But as long as you find someone that you trust and you resonate with so you can help get the answers, that's the most important thing, right? Because we have to live this beautiful journey. So let's get back to another question. Let's see. So Rhonda from Wyoming wants to know, does she have guardian angels? Yes. We all have guardian angels. We're all born with guardian angels. Typically, I see 3 for each person, sometimes 5. But I see guardian angels for everyone. Now, here's a really unique distinction between your guardian angels that you're born with and the guardian angels that you ultimately have at the end. Because people ask me, are guardian angels someone I know? Well, no. Not someone you know on earth. Yes, someone you know and you resonate with from heaven, absolutely. You've all had this discussion, so you're all coming in to help each other in this life. So your guardian angels are someone you know from heaven. But your grandfather, even if you've never met him, or a good friend, they do become guardians. They do come to protect you in this life, to give you advice, to help you work through something that you might have to work through. So that question of who they are and do I have them? Yes to both, and sometimes we don't, right? Because they're new people that we resonate with because they're from heaven. But your grandfather, your parents, good friends, yes, they do step in to guide you through life. All right, I hope that helps. If there's other questions off that, please let us know. And then let's see. Well, that actually does line up really well. So in today's meeting, Susie wanted to know, how do I know that my angel whispers are real? So during class today, she asked that question. And, trusting is a hard thing to do. For most of us, it really is, because we don't trust ourselves. So to listen to what the message is that a guardian angel may give us through a dream, through a feeling, is something that we need to kind of pull apart. I say, listen, like really listen to it, really dig it apart in your brain and say, does this make sense? Does this resonate with me? And sometimes something will happen in a couple of weeks, in a couple of months. I tell the story of my grandmother. When I was growing up, she would have these dreams, and they were the way that her guardian angels reached out to us and reached out to her and protected us. So she would call me and say, I had a dream, and this is going to happen, and don't do that. You're going to do the other thing. And, when I was young, I was like, okay, like that's just how grandma is. And sure enough, 3 days later, it would happen. And hopefully I would do the right thing. But that's how she got her messages, were through dreams. And she was always very, very accurate. So that was just part of like my growing up and understanding. And so I was able to get that trust because I'm going to say I kind of inherited the trust. She told me something would happen. I understood that it could. And then sure enough, there it was. It did happen. So I was kind of weaned on an opportunity through her to trust. And that may be part of your life, right? You may have that opportunity, but not everybody does. So when you hear a message, how do you know? Well, trusting is really an individual experience. Sometimes you have to ask for a sign. We have a friend that recently passed away, and man, the day she passed away, we all started finding angel feathers. We were finding feathers everywhere. We still find feathers everywhere, especially on someone's birthday or this weekend. We got together. There's a big group of us, and we all started finding feathers right before we got together. And so we know that our friend was being present. So that was like an angel whisper that we listened to. We understood that Mary was going to be with us this weekend, and that was sweet and special. Sometimes just a gut reaction, right? I am not getting on that bus. I am not getting on that plane. I don't know why, but I feel like I just shouldn't. Listen to yourself. Don't get on that bus or plane. It doesn't mean there's going to be a crash. It doesn't have to mean that, but it could mean that there's a really long delay and there's another option for you. So as you start to listen and recognize what happens, you'll be able to make the choices to trust what you hear and how you hear it. And the more that happens and the more faith you have in yourself, the more the angel whispers will make sense to you, will resonate with yourself, and then you'll be able to listen. All right? Does that help? I hope so. Actually, I'd love to hear some stories about how that has actually worked for you. Because I know there's lots of angel whispers out there, and I know there's lots of you that listen to your angel whispers. So please share some stories with us. It is about building this beautiful community and trusting and knowing, and something that happened to you may really resonate with someone else. So you may be able to help them through your story understand that it's true, that they are loved, that they are protected, which is how we need to build our lives together. It's how we build our community. It's how we build our world and support each other. So please share with us if you can, okay? And then we're gonna answer one last question, and that is from Frank from Colorado, and he wants to know why they're here and how you connect. Well, we've answered a little bit of that, right? So why they're here is to help guide us. So if you can trust these angel whispers that happen to you, that's what I like to call them. If you can trust your gut, if you can trust what you hear, see, feel, dream, then anxiety goes away and stress goes away. And there's more faith in you, in your life, which helps you be more empowered and take over your life. Now, yeah, there are some people in the world who don't want to be responsible for their own lives, but they're not the ones listening to this, right? You guys, the peace warriors, are listening to the message, so this way you can get the answers you need, so you can continue to walk on your path and understand that's your path, so you can get unstuck, right? So that's why our guardian angels are here with us, is to help us through that process. And the more you can listen and the more you can hear, the more you can continue to grow. Now, sometimes people need help with that. Sometimes you don't believe yourself. And I will say that there's a lot of clients that actually leave my office and say, I think I knew that, but I needed to hear it, right? Or they needed to hear it in a slightly different way, from a different perspective, or just from pure confirmation. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you translate the messages that you get. So this way we can work together and help you get some clarity, help you understand what the next step is, help you feel unstuck, help you take power back in your life in a strong and meaningful way. It doesn't mean that like you have to raise the rally. It's more about taking back this internal feeling of your own value, to know that it is okay to live your life, to know that intrinsically you are worthy, you deserve it, and you should, right? Because only you can control your life. So I want to empower you to understand what these messages are from your guardian angels who love you, who have made this plan with you, so you can live your best life. And that you always remember that you're loved by me, by your community, by your angels. All right, so continue to check us out. Thank you for being part of this journey, and share and love the person next to you. Have the most beautiful day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.